Hi, Moses. Here's another story for you to listen to. It's called Playdough, and it's written by Anne Harth. Kira loved Play-Doh. She rolled it. She patted it. She punched it. And she shaped it. At school, there was blue Play-Doh and red Play-Doh. Every day, there was a different color. Kira loved them all. I wish I had Play-Doh at home, she said to her teacher, Mrs. Peck. Where do you buy it? Mrs. Peck laughed. I don't buy it, I make it. Can you show me how? Kira said. The next day, Kira walked into the classroom. Good morning, everyone, said Mrs. Peck. Today we will make Play-Doh. Kira, will you help? Kira stood next to Mrs. Peck. Everything we need is on this table, Mrs. Peck said. We have flour, salt, oil, water, and food coloring. Kira, please put 2 cups of flour into the big bowl. Kira measured the flour. She dumped it into the bowl. 2 cups of flour, she said. Next, we need 1 cup of salt, said Mrs. Peck. Kira measured the salt. She dumped it into the bowl. Mrs. Peck handed Kira a spoon. Next, mix the flour and salt. Kira mixed them carefully. Next, we need 1 tablespoon of oil and 1 cup of water. Kira put them both into the bowl. Now stir it well, Mrs. Peck said. Kira stirred until her arm was tired. It looks like white Play-Doh, she said. What color shall we make? Mrs. Peck held up the food coloring. Blue, Ahmed said. Red, Arena added. I have an idea, said Mrs. Peck, and she poked a hole in the Play-Doh. She put in 5 drops of blue food coloring and 5 drops of red food coloring. Squish it all up, Kira. Kira squished the Play-Doh. She rolled it and patted it. She punched it and shaped it. Kira's eyes grew big. The children in the classroom all smiled as the white Play-Doh turned a beautiful shade of purple. Because blue and red together make purple, right? So she mixed the food coloring, and that made purple Play-Doh. Thank you, Mrs. Peck. I can't wait to make Play-Doh at home, Kira said. Do you have Play-Doh at home, Moses? I used to play with it a lot when I was a kid. I loved it. So here's 4 more questions that you can answer, and I'll give you a little time to answer and then tell you what the answers are. So the first one is, what does Kira learn to make? And it's Play-Doh. 2, what color is the Play-Doh Kira makes? It was purple, right? They put the blue and the red food coloring together to make purple. 3, what ingredients are used to make the Play-Doh? I don't know if I remember all of them. I think it was water, oil, flour, salt. That might have been it. And 4, why does Mrs. Peck make Play-Doh? Because Kira asked her how to make it, right? So she showed them in class. It's pretty cool of her. All right. Talk to you soon, Moses. Hope you're staying healthy and safe. Bye.